We kick off today's episode with a fantastic result against Liverpool. Look at that, Greenwood racing through, inside forward position Greenwood, and he cuts inside and takes it well, and he does it again. I mean, look at this, it's just sheer brilliance, young lad. 2-0 up at this point, 40 minutes gone, we're racing. Van Dijk did get one back though for Liverpool until we broke away Greenwood with the necessary pass out, and Rashford forcing his way through the defender, literally through him, and a 3-1 result. To say that we were on top of it, Liverpool did have the majority of the shots, but we came away with the 3 points. We followed that up with a 2-0 victory over Espanyol. Dan James getting it in on the act on this one. A Delart with the cross, and Dan James sliding in at the back post. Then we have a corner, and again another one. Igalo this time netting in as well. I'm not sure how many goals he's got, Igalo, but he's netted quite a few in now. So that was a nice, tidy finish, that one. 2-0 victory at home. Very much dominated this game. Once more, domination is the name of the game, and Leon Bailey puts us 1-0 up against Valencia, which ended with a Martial penalty to make it 2-0. And like I say, domination, it's just looking ever so good for us at the moment. And more of a rotated side, this one against Krasnodar, with Leon Bailey scoring yet again for the second game running. And it's all our youngsters playing in this one, literally, as Wan-Bissaka does well on the right hand side. Igalo again putting the ball in the back of the net again for his second goal in 2 games. And then we raced to a 3-0 victory on 49 minutes, and McTominay scoring as well, so making it almost a clean sweep. But before Krasnodar would get one back towards the end. Very disappointing, but once again dominated the game. That does, however, leave us top of the table. Look at that, 30 points from 13 games. We're not dropping that many. Just 2 draws really, namely against Real Madrid, Barcelona and Bayern Munich now. Just the 1 loss against Porto at the beginning of the season. Which I'm still reeling about, but there's nothing you can do about it. We're 5 points clear of 3rd place Arsenal, who have come in there from nowhere. Man City lying in 4th, Bayern Munich, Juventus, Real Madrid and Liverpool in 8th. Bottom of the table, Napoli, Milan, Valencia, Tottenham are just outside the relegation zone. Madrid, Chelsea, Porto and Inter. And it's Inter and Napoli we play today. So let's move along and let's have a look at the side that's going to be playing the first game. Hoping to continue our fine form then, the side then to face our first game, Inter Milan, before we go and face Napoli. We're going to have De Gea in goal. We've got Wan-Bissaka, who's not at his best at the moment, but we've got nobody at right back play in his stead. Lindelof, Maguire and Williams at the back. We've got Pogba and Partey in the centre, with Greenwood, Fernandes and James in the attacking midfielder, and then Rashford up front. I was going to play Martial, but he's not really on form at the moment, and I think at this stage we really do need to start putting balls in there before we start introducing other players. And I just don't think Martial is just up to it just at the moment. Coming back from injury, it's going to take him a little bit of time, but he should be on. He is on the bench, so which is good. We've got Gomez, Igalo, Mata, Tuanzebe. As you can see, we've got a lot of players out either through suspension or injury. So straight into the changing rooms, pick up where we left off. We've had very, very good victories of late, and let's hopefully we can just go in and carry this on as we're going to go straight into the game. Barcelona are playing Bayern Munich today as well. Napoli have just gone 1-0 up at home to Arsenal, and Liverpool have gone behind to Benfica as well. Into Milan then with Godin with the throw-in. Lukaku we welcome back to Old Trafford. Let's hopefully we can keep him quiet as well. We know he's been putting the ball in the back of the net quite a bit. James coming forward. Plays it into Bruno, James again, and he just lashes it in for his 7th goal of the season. That's what we just like to see, isn't it? Excellent stuff. I like this. I'm liking this an awful lot. I think it's a lot better than simulating a season, as well as we can appreciate some of the games, and we can pick our own side as well. That's a cracking goal in front of the crowd there. And just a little bit of a delayed reaction as well. Bruno with a free kick, back post again, and Harry Maguire this time. Unfortunately for us, it was headed over. We're not letting Inter Milan have a touch of the ball by looks of things either, as we have a goal kick somehow. Not sure how that's happened, but they must have got the ball down here at some point, as Williams goes forward into Partey, and then Pogba. The arrival of Partey, I think, has done wonders in the middle of the park as well. I think he holds the ball up very well as Wan-Bissaka puts one wide from distance. Not known for his shooting prowess, but he does have the ability to produce one of them a season, I guess. James, there's a runner on the outside, but he doesn't need him. James tries to go past his man as a... Well, I think there's a lot of chances going in there, and Greenwood this time slots it in. I tell you what, this side is so good at the moment. James running through, his confidence is way up there, and same with Greenwood as well. He's not shy to put the ball in the net, and that's his 6th or 7th of the season. I thought it was his 7th actually, but Bruno with another assist. Half time, 2-0 up. That's nice. We've not let them on the ball, I guess. It's nice to put whatever side you can put out there, and they'll just go ahead and do the job, which is what I quite like as well. Big difference, and when you get big players in as well, that also makes a big difference. As Esposito just runs off, and he plays it into Brozovic, out to Ambrosio, and once again they're playing the ball around a bit. We're letting them have the ball a fair bit as well, which I'm not liking, but James does come away with his speed. He just races through them. I mean, he's going to have another shot. He should really pass it though, I feel. Bruno with a free kick, curls it in. I think would have been a fantastic goal, but it's another save. Cross comes in again. We're going to pick this one up with 55 minutes gone, and Pogba plays it against the Inter Milan player, and it goes out for a throw-in. Bayern Munich have gone 1-0 up at Barcelona. Williams on the left-hand side. James is going to put it back to him. He doesn't actually. Partey wins it back. Greenwood has it at the far side. Wan-Bissaka, Pogba, cross comes in. James, that's awful effort. Right, okay. I think it's probably time to just change it up a little bit, as Rashford's going to come in now. It is a toss-up between Ighalo and Martial, but we're going to give it to Martial up there, and we're going to bring in either Chong or Gomez. I'm looking at Chong, and probably the centre as well. Maybe Mata for Bruno, maybe just giving him a little bit of a rest ahead of the Napoli game, as I thought we had a free kick there. We have a throw-in. Deep in our half, as the ball's sprayed out to Williams on the left hand side, who cuts inside. Why, I'm not so sure, but Chong racing down that right hand side though, and plays it against the defender. Wan-Bissaka doesn't though. Rashford just heading over on the back post. We seem to bypass the forward for some strange, bizarre reason, and I'm not sure whether it's the formation that plays it or not. I don't know, but it just seems to be that way. And at the moment, 2-0. It's a quite precarious position to be in at the minute. But that's a great tackle by Williams, who's really playing well. It looks like it's a free kick. He's going to be sent off. It's his second yellow card. Off you go, my friend. Off on your bike. They're down to 10 men. And Bruno with a cross. And Lindelof this time heading over. I want another button that says put your chances away, and that's what I want. Barcelona are still losing, which will be a huge result for ourselves if we carry on like this. But against the bigger teams, we just can't seem to score more than 2 goals. But there you have it, United 2, Inter 0, and decide for yourself whether that was domination or not. I'm still surprised they got 47% possession though. We are lying top of the table, 4 points clear of everybody else, which is very nice indeed. Arsenal, did they lose? Chelsea drew with Porto. Barcelona did lose in the end. Milan lost to Dortmund. Arsenal beat Napoli 3-2. After going a goal down as well and find themselves 3-1 up. Madrid lose to Atletico. Sevilla and PSG draw. Benfica and Liverpool. Benfica coming out winners in that one. Wow. Tottenham beat Valencia, and Juventus beat Man City. So yeah, everybody else is losing ground, as we are the first team to reach double digits in wins. Kaku suffers defeat against former club, but he does indeed, as the press conference will leave that. Lukaku's close to triggering a clause. We get $500,000 if he's one more appearance away from 15. And Bruno on form. Of course he is. 2 assists in that game. Marvellous stuff. 2 goals, 2 assists. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. And if we just have a look at his stats at the moment, as it is now, 1 goal, 8 assists in 13 games. That is absolutely phenomenal stuff. But add an extra game and he's got another assist. Over to the Napoli game, which is in 2 weeks' time. We'll see you guys in just a second. Well, oh, we're here already. Wow, match day then. Okay, a 2-week break. We ended up in the 2-week snooze. It was a long time coming. Right, okay. So we're going to start off to here in goal. We've got Wan-Bissaka, we've got Lindelof, Alessio and Williams at the back once again. We've got Partey and Pogba in the middle. We've got Bailey, Bruno and Rashford in attacking. And then we've got Martial up front, like a 4-2-4. But it's more of a 4-2-3-1, I think everybody will agree. Napoli are rooted bottom of the table at the moment. Confidence is probably not riding high at the moment. They got Meriton, got 34. He's conceding two every game. De Gea, on the other hand, 11 and 17. Very good. Got Lorenzo, Koulibaly. Oh, that's interesting. I know United were looking at him at one point. I'm wondering whether we should actually go in for him ourselves. 56 million. If he continues like he is doing, it probably won't be worth that at all, will he? Prove a point. Top versus bottom. And let's complete the Italian job, shall we? We've done Inter. Now let's do Napoli. As once again, we're at Old Trafford. It's literally turning into a fortress, this stadium, once again. Napoli are obviously coming here defending, and they're defending pretty well indeed. Lindelof with the free kick on the halfway line. He has the ball back again, and Wan-Bissaka plays it all the way back to De Gea. There's a lot of room down the left-hand side as sees Alessio into Rashford, and Williams is gone. Shaw on the some news about Shaw. He is Bailey. While Bailey scores, why not? It's Shaw is almost coming back to fitness as well, so he's started his rehab, so that's great. But Williams, wonderful cross to Bailey at the far side. Rashford getting involved, and what a finish! Once again, bypassing the attackers. The attackers are just lying around. Do we need an attacker? I wonder if we could just play him as a false 9 instead. I've not played anybody as a false 9 before. Could be interesting to see what happens and if it's any good. Pogba into the box, back post again. They try and get it away, and as usual, they can't get it away. As Wan-Bissaka does well to keep that in. Finds Bailey. Bailey going to put one in. No, to Partey. Over to Pogba. Partey, and we are having literally a great party here at Old Trafford. Nothing seems to be going right for the visitors as Rashford finds a way through. 2-0. There's no flag, it's onside, and that was simply breathtaking, so they say. Again, I wonder how many passes that was. I wonder. It's a lot of intricate passing. Wan-Bissaka did well to keep it in initially, but Bailey with the cross in, and Rashford this time heading in. I'm excited about this team. How far can we take this team? Can we win everything going? That would be the main task. We want to sit on top of the world, and at the moment we are doing so. Other news is Barcelona lost to Liverpool, so they lose ground once again. If we win this, we could potentially go 7 points clear, as that's been headed onto the bar and over. Half time, 2-0 up. We're doing okay. At least Napoli have had a shot. Inter didn't even get that. Napoli have found their way into our area, which isn't impressive, as Allen plays it all the way back, and Martial's just sitting on the last man. Koulibaly plays it into Wan-Bissaka. It's a great ball though. Unfortunately, he's on the wrong side. Fortunate for us though, Bailey heads it into Partey, then finds Bailey once again. Skips past his man, cuts inside, has a shot just on the outside of the post that time. We're looking good. We're looking good indeed. I would like to see a couple of goals. Maybe do we go 4-2-4, I wonder. Have 2 up front. I want to bring Mason Greenwood and see if we can bring 2 up front. Can we do that, I wonder? Williams, let's get another goal and see what happens. And that's hit the upright once again. We're finding the woodwork an awful lot of times. Well, twice actually in the last couple of shots. Right, I'm going to pause it. I am tempted to change it. Don't know whether to change it or not actually. McTominay can come in for Pogba. Chong. I am going to bring Greenwood in, I think, for Martial. He's just not really enjoying matters, is he, up front? So we're going to bring Greenwood up there, and I'm going to bring Fred in as well. Let have a few fringe players that haven't been getting the game time. Let them have a bit of a game time as well. And I'm going to say get a little bit creative as well, because we are playing bottom of the table, and it seems to be we get to 2 goals and then we stop. We don't seem to score anything more than 2 goals, which I'm finding very frustrating at the moment. Maybe it might all change here though. Napoli coming forward, Lorenzo into Martins, as that's well cut up by Wan-Bissaka, who's not feeling match fit actually, let's all be honest. He shouldn't even be playing more than 45 minutes, I don't think, as Bailey jumps over the tackle there, and Napoli are coming forward. coming forward a little bit of menace actually, and wow, that's played across the goal. Anybody could have got on the end of it. Thankfully for us, there wasn't. They've had more of a chance than Inter did, that's for sure. As that 2-week breaks really took out the momentum a little bit, but we are still ahead though, so that's good news. But like I say, get to 2 goals and we just take the foot off the gas as we get the cross in. Oh wow! Again, that could have gone anywhere. Found a blue shit, but Rashford, he's going for a run. He's going for it. Go on, son. He's going for it. He's going for goal. He's run the whole width of the... Very rash is Rashford. And it's United 2, Napoli 0. Against bottom of the table, I'm very disappointed. Very disappointed. But it's another win all the same. And it doesn't matter how they come nowadays. As the second half that did cause us a few problems in Napoli. Into the changing rooms. Nothing specific right now. I'm going to say that's a bit of a let-off. You let them come back into the game. And I just want to keep them on their toes. Quality of possession, 70-30. That's pretty good, isn't it? Send the assistant to that one. Classy Bailey. A goal and an assist. Well done, sir. A very, very good buy he was. And Bailey's developer. I'm considered letting you know he's not making noise about unimpressed how you've been handling team talk. What? Maguire, sort it out for me. Right, what's your problem? What you got in mind? This doesn't have to go outside of us, but I think you're too harsh with the team during the team talk you gave against Napoli. What? That I think that was a bit of a let-off. I'll try to work on the way I approach things and you should see the improvement. Okay, I hope you keep your word. Okay, so now I've got to keep them all happy. That's going to be a little bit of a pain. Now it's 13 games, 13 unlucky for some, not for ourselves. 3 clean sheets on the bounce, and we seem to be doing very, very well indeed. Maguire unhappy. Yeah, we know all about that because Maguire's not that great, is he? Right, PSG and Benfica to come, and then we'll see the table. And there we have it. Tottenham 1-1 with Milan, PSG 1-1 with Benfica, and there we have it. 7 points clear at the top. We're into 11 wins now from 15, and we just seem to be dominating very, very much now. And what can I say? I'm very, very happy. I mean, this is beyond my wildest dreams to get to this point. This is absolutely amazing. Is it made for United to do this? Is it the fact that we brought these players in? Let me know your comments down below. Is it attacking football? We like playing that. Just seems to smash teams like this. I don't know. We've got Espanyol in the Champions League coming up, so we'll have a look at when we're going to come back. Once again, since that loss to Benfica at the beginning of the season. I mean, that was our first game of the season, was it not? Second league game of the season, and yeah, we've been pretty dominant ever since. Right, Espanyol. Right, let's have a look at the table. 4 for 4, 6 points clear. Another victory. Who are we playing next? We're playing Espanyol next, aren't we? We beat Espanyol, and then we'll go on. Well, we've qualified already, I believe. Yes, we have. So it all depends whether we finish top or not, which I think we will do. So we're gonna bypass the Champions League games, that's for sure. We got Espanyol, Dortmund, Chelsea, Barcelona, then another Champions League. And what we'll do? Oh look, there's Real Madrid at home and Juventus. A couple of teams we could come back to there. We're wondering when the draw for the Champions League is going to come out, so we'll come back to then. I'm assuming it's going to be around about here after the Champions League game here on the Wednesday, probably before the Milan game. So maybe we'll play Milan and Real Madrid, or it could be Real Madrid and Juventus. We'll see. If you enjoyed that, please pop a like on there. If you'd like to see more on YouTube channel, please subscribe. Please check out my other saves as well that I have actually got going. There's a Bolton one. We are currently in the Premiership, in the Champions League, and we're fighting for the top spot in the Premier League. And also follow me on Twitch as well, or go over and have a look. We are currently playing a Tier 10 to Prem save on there as well. 17 seasons in. 9th club. We're only into Tier 7. It's proving to be quite the task, that is for sure. But until then, guys, thanks very much for watching. Bye bye for now.